Hello everybody, my name is Stefan.
And I'm Kyle, and we'd like to welcome you guys to episode 18 of NFL Edition Style Sports. So today we're just going to talk about the whole Tony Romo
situation.
Yeah.
So basically, I'll get it started. So basically, as you guys know, Tony Romo, who did play for the Dallas Cowboys, he was a quarterback. He's been in the league for 14 years, and as of Tuesday, April 4th, when we're recording this, he retired, which was pretty crazy. Nobody expected it at all. Came out of nowhere. And then he was eventually released by the Cowboys. So, as of right now, he's pursuing a career in broadcasting, and he actually has landed a spot. He's replacing Phil Simms on CBS. What do you think? Is that crazy? Out of nowhere?
I feel like it was one of his options. I mean, he said he wanted to go. It was either Houston or gone.
Mm-hmm.
Houston wasn't really bulging. They said they didn't want to trade for him, and but I mean, it was one of his options. But I actually thought he was gonna stay in the NFL. I didn't expect him to retire, so it was a bit of a little shock to see him, just like drop out from the league. Yeah. I mean, he is an old guy, but
so because he was really good, I'm just gonna go over his career stats real quick. 34,183 total yards, 248 touchdown passes. Those two stats are top in Dallas history. He had 117 interceptions and a pass rating of 97.1, which is third in the NFL and the best that a Dallas quarterback has ever had, which is really good. Like he's definitely a Hall of Fame for Dallas.
So you're saying he's a Dallas legend?
He's a Dallas
legend, not an NFL legend.
But he's not an NFL legend.
Interesting.
But I feel like, and he's also I'm not done, but he's also a 4-time Pro Bowler, and his playoff record was 2-4, so he wasn't very good. He's never been to a conference championship. He has a 65.3% completion rate, which is 7th in the NFL of all time, which is not bad. Pretty good.
And that's per 3,000 passes attempted.
Yeah, of course. And just a little bit of a fun fact, his top 3 wide receiver touchdown targets were Des Bryant with 50, Jason Witten with 37, and Terrell Owens with 34.
I feel like he could have been an NFL Hall of
I think
Fame.
he's almost.
Cause I mean, I'm going to talk about basically from about 2008, he was just plagued with injuries. 2008, he had a hand injury. 2010, he had a shoulder injury. 2011, hand injury. 13, he had a herniated disc. 2014, he injured his clavicle. 15, he injured his collarbone. And 2016, where he basically missed all the games, he injured his vertebrae.
It's so unfortunate. It's kind of funny how many times he gets injured, but we're gonna have a little.
Really, it's funny.
We're gonna have a little bit of a montage of
to celebrate his.
We're gonna have a bunch of all the times he got injured.
Mm-hmm.
So
we're not evil people. Just
look forward to that. It's gonna be
right now. The middle of the field looks open. That he can find an open guy. Romo throws incomplete.
19-yard field goal attempt. Oh, it is fumbled by Romo, and then Romo's going to run to the end zone, and he's going to get tackled by Jordan.
On 4th down. Clock running. Intercepted. Giants.
Forget that awful ending in Arizona. Romo under duress from Jason Pierre-Paul. This guy's Giants elected not to go for the onside kick here. This is a 3rd and 5 after 2 running plays. Cowboys going for it.
He's going to be a receiver. They don't handle the ball a lot. He's better as a receiver within this scheme. In the slot here. Romo loses the ball. Jordan Hicks knocked it out, and we'll see who got on top. Philly. And did the Eagles need that?
Together, Romo and the boys looking to get to 7-1. 3rd quarter, Romo dropping back to pass, sacked by Keenan Robinson for a 12-yard loss, and Romo in a world of pain. Jerry Jones looking on, and this
just the way that Tony's playing here today. And again, they crash in on him. Thomas Davis will close out the 3rd quarter with a sack. Tony grabbed that left shoulder for a moment.
At
to Green Bay 32 with under 5 minutes in the game. Blitz is coming. He throws a deep ball to the left side, and the ball is Bryant. Caught the ball.
After review, it has been determined that the receiver did not maintain possession.
This is the end of a remarkable Dallas Cowboys season.
Pressure coming. Picked up. Romo tries to slide out of the pocket. Chased down from nowhere to go before Cliff Averill got him, and Romo is slow to get up.
And that is a great example of this is Dak Prescott and what he's done. He's earned the right to be our quarterback. As hard as that is for me to say, he's earned that right.
And basically, so over these injuries, he's missing a cumulative over 30 games,
which is 2 seasons
in his career, basically.
Basically, yeah.
I mean, that's rough. I think, and that really did take a hit on his thing. And
if he did play for those 2 seasons, he would be Hall of Fame. If he kept it up.
But I'm saying, like, these numbers, they're Hall of Fame numbers, but everyone's going to go to the fact that
he's
never
always
been
injured. He never has a championship, right? And that's kind of everyone's, like, go-to, come back.
What's the percentage for people in the Hall of Fame that have won a championship?
I think it was, like, 69%. 69% people in the Hall of Fame have won a championship.
Exactly.
So,
and I think even
there's still a chance, but if you win a championship, even Terrell Owens, he didn't win a championship, and he's not in the Hall of Fame, but he's really good. Like, he's very good. And it also maybe has to do with some of the stuff he did outside of football. But besides the point, he should be in the Hall of Fame, but maybe because he didn't win a championship. That's more of the,
I mean, and it sucked. It's kind of like what happened to Dan Marino. Dan Marino was definitely one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. And he didn't have a ring. I feel like Tony Romo was never a GOAT necessarily, but
Tony Romo was always good.
He wasn't
the best ever, but he was very good for a long time.
Yeah.
Ish. Until he started getting injured a lot. I mean, no, this is serious.
Exactly. Come on, Stefan. This is the guy's life.
I know. And his career is over.
I mean, I'm happy to see, he's going
I'm good. I'm glad that he's
CBS.
going into broadcasting. Yeah. He did take my job. I was actually lined up for that job.
You were second in line?
I was second in line, yeah. And then he come and, take it. So, whatever. I'm not mad at you, Romo.
But he might get injured going on set.
Yeah, I think there was a report that he tripped and fell and broke his, collarbone or something.
On his report for retirement.
Yeah. So, so hopefully I'll get the job. But anyways, no. On a serious note, I'm kind of glad that he retired. Not really. I just don't want to see him get hurt again.
I feel like, alright, it also changes like NFL, because now look, Dak, and I feel like, in a sense, it's going to make Dak worse, because Dak had to play half of the season with pressure from Tony Romo. Now he has no pressure, necessarily, because...
And his backup is who?
They don't have, I don't think he has a backup right now, because they traded, or they didn't re-sign Mark Sanchez, Tony Romo retired. So they're going to look for 2 backups. And I mean, now Dak doesn't have that competition, in a sense, you know what I'm saying?
Or that father figure.
That thrive, not the father. That's weird. That's a weird father figure. Come on.
Not like
he's not like the leader.
The leadership.
Exactly, yeah.
That's what I meant by father figure, like someone to look up to, right?
Yeah. And it also messes up teams like
it messes up Houston
a lot because Houston literally
because they were literally waiting
for
that quarterback. Now Tom Savage is going to start
until
they get someone. But I feel like
Tony Romo, it's not like he's done. Like he can
imagine he comes back and signs for Houston. And they win a championship?
That'd be such a diss.
That'd be crazy.
And especially they're in the same state, yeah. Houston and Dallas. That'd be such a diss.
That'd be so funny.
It'd be funny at the same time.
It'd be super funny.
Watch him get injured in the 4th quarter of the Super Bowl.
Oh my god. He would cry.
I'm sorry, Tony.
There's a montage of him crying somewhere too.
We love you. But also, another good thing, I'm happy to see Phil Simms. Phil Simms was
very bad, yeah.
There's
a lot of people are happy.
Yeah, I'm happy to see anyone care for him. Man, they can put a garbage bag and replace Phil Simms. So and I mean, it's gonna be nice to hear a fresh voice watching football. I've never actually.
He also has a background of like a relatively recent NFL player, right?
And he's a fun, like
he's a good guy. He's funny.
He's charisma.
He's nice. So I feel like it'll add something to the show. There'll definitely be a lot more viewers.
Definitely.
Because I guarantee everybody will want to see what Tony Romo did to his life. But no, I feel bad for the guy, obviously. Because he's injured and his career's done. But you know what? He could be like Shaq. Shaq had a really good career, and now he's thriving on TNT. right?
Exactly.
So I feel like Tony Romo could do the same because he's funny, right, and stuff like that, and they have a big budget, so they could do a lot of fun stuff with him.
Yeah.
And I guarantee they're gonna make fun of him being injured
A lot.
few times.
Probably.
Definitely. But anyways, that's what we have. Next episode.
95% sure.
95%. Last time we said this, a bit of a problem. This time, we're 95.832% sure that there will be. We calculated it, official. There will be the Stylies,
Yes.
which is, for those who didn't watch last episode, is a award ceremony talking about the best of the year in certain categories, fun categories, made-up categories, stuff like that. So hope you guys enjoy that. But if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, like the video, and comment down below if you have any suggestions or any sports you want us to cover. Also, follow our Instagram. It will be in the link in the bio. Anyways, we hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you. Goodbye.
All right, goodbye.